Guys, life will only reveal the glamour when your heart is pure. Now, most of you guys don't have pure hearts. Your intention is to take from life instead of to give. Instead of to provide, instead of to feed and nourish, you rather take, you rather subtract, and you rather diminish what is there instead of add on. But what if I told you that the secret to life is to give, and when you give, so will it will be reflected. And so most of you guys take from life, you don't give shit. And so when your life is reflective of scarcity and emptiness, it's simply a reflection of you. And so most of you guys, you have the business idea and you have everything you want to do and you feel like you've got it all figured out. But at the root of your intention, you're not planning to give. You're not gifting life anything. You're just seeking to take from others. And the way you cope about it is by pretending your business idea is going to work. No idea which is rooted in the intention to take from life is going to work. The only thing that will work factually is you giving life value, to give to life without the intention to take. And the moment you can wrap your head and comprehend this at its deepest level, at its core, you will realize that success is inevitable. See, most of you guys will be failures because all you want to do is take from life. What can I get? What can I take? What can I receive? None of you guys will ever look at life and say, what can I give? And this is where you fall short. This is where you roll down the hill. And this is where you die an inevitable failure who could only think for oneself instead of provide the nourishment of which you could provide to life by digging within yourself to reach a level of potential capacity and to give this to earth, to give this to life, and to nourish life and to feed life as a conduit for. Most of you guys want to take from life. Most of you guys want to take and hopefully receive, but you trying to take is simply going to reflect the deprivation within yourself because you have nothing to give. And so life is a mirror, and so the more you fail to recognize the fact that you lack the nourishment to give to life, the more you realize and the more you can come to the realization that you have not dug within yourself to reach a potential capacity to give life nourishment. You have to realize that success is becoming success. Most of you guys believe that success is material possessions, which is a level of success when you reach a certain level of self-mastery, when you reach to the level where your wealth within you is so abundant that it begins to manifest externally. See, most of you guys only seek to take from life. Most of you guys will always navigate life looking for what you can have and what you can take. This is why you have nothing, because the realest to the real know they already have. The only thing that they need to worry about is who they're becoming, and they need to worry about their self-mastery, their self-possession, and their growth. And so the more you focus on yourself, the more you dig within yourself to attain certain levels of potential, and you unfold this, you will realize that when you dig within yourself, you will find potentialities which come with byproducts of materials, whether that's internally or externally, metaphysical material, whether you come across wisdom by experiencing life. When you actually seek to unfold potential, you'll realize that within you, you are actually living and experiencing, which is valuable, because a lot of people lack actual fucking experience. Most people have been in the same position their entire fucking life. They've been stagnating and rotting and decreasing as existential, a monumental failure who just sits there and does nothing but decrease. When we look at the seconds you spend per second on earth, the time that you spend per second, because your life at the existential core of resource is just time, energy. And so what you do with that is channel through attention. And so what we have to understand that if your second isn't proliferating actually in value, if you haven't made that move to become who you need to be, and if you are not actively in the unfoldment of higher potentialities within yourself, if you are not factually and actually, not figuratively, proliferating per second and increasing in value actually, to actually be evolving as an individual, to grow in value as a thing per second, you have to understand that you are definitely decreasing. And so most of you guys go through life forever decreasing per second. You're not attaining, you're not snowballing and actually snowballing. Most of you guys believe you're going somewhere, but when we look at you and we realize you've been in the same position, not just externally, but internally, nothing has changed. You have to understand that When you seek for change, change begins within you and sprouts outward. When you look at the plant is in the dirt and you will not see the roots. Only thing you will see is when the plant has grown to a certain level, it will begin to spring outwardly. And so springing outwardly doesn't just mean the materialization of your wealth within you, but it simply means you expressing yourself, being the best version of you, making the moves on the board to actually evolve as a fucking individual. See, most of you guys are so underdeveloped and all you do is decrease in you devolve per second. And so the version you are today is going to be 50 times fucking worse in 10 years from now. And it's sad to say, but in the deepest level, it's true because you aren't doing any work for yourself. Most of you guys, you separate work and life, but you are the work of life. And so the level of intelligence is the level of navigation to get to your goals in existence. So most of you guys are pretentious, low-level, self-debilitating, pretending you know it all bitches. This is why you will go through life stifling and failing, never accomplishing what you wanted at the deepest level. Most of you guys have to understand that you guys are incomplete. You have things that you want in life, yet you subvert that and you deceive yourself that you don't want it because you are too weak, you are too impotent to look in the mirror and actually do some shit to change, do some shit to actually seek to attain. Instead, you rather remain the same and decrease through time, stay stagnant in your comfort level, and never actually go out and attain. You have to understand that the journey of fulfillment is in the growing and the becoming of what you seek to materialize. And so most of you guys will forever take wholeness in your incompletedness, and so you will forever be incomplete pretending you're whole. You will be a void and you will pretend you are whole, even though you have things you want in life. You only live once and you aren't doing shit to change. This is a reflection of how much you don't use your brain, and this is why you will go through time decreasing per second instead of actually evolving. And so the best thing to understand is that if you have goals for yourself and you're not attaining those, well, you're failing at living life. And so the best thing to do is to begin your personal development and begin evolving. It's that fucking simple. Peace.